Alright, you guys. So, I just got done watching The Gift. This is a movie that I'm way behind on. I wanted to see it when it came out. I just never got around to it. I finally got a chance to watch it. And now, this is a movie that, while Goosebumps was fun to talk about, and if you saw my review, I think I posted the Goosebumps review first. That was a fun one to talk about. I had a lot of fun with that movie. This movie, I feel like I am obligated to talk about. I literally, 10 minutes ago, just got done watching this movie. And I have to talk about it. I haven't fully took it all in yet. So, I'm going to do this review the best I can. The Gift. The Gift is written and directed by Joel Edgerton. And it's starring Jason Bateman, Rebecca Hall, and Joel Edgerton. And the plot of this movie is we meet Jason Bateman and Rebecca Hall. And Jason Bateman is playing this guy named Simon. And he and his wife just moved into this new house in this new town to kind of get a fresh start. And kind of sounds similar to Goosebumps right now, doesn't it? But trust me, it's way different. In the beginning of the movie, they're at this, I forget exactly where they were at, but they're at this place, and, Simon, Jason Bateman's character, so if you hear me say Simon, it's Jason Bateman's character. And Simon comes across this guy who he supposedly went to high school with, and he's like, oh, you can tell that he's like, okay, I don't remember this dude at all, but it's very, very possible that we did go to high school. I just don't remember him. It's one of those kind of things, and he starts kind of being weird, kind of hanging around the house a little bit one night. They're like, all right, let's just invite this guy over for dinner. Let's catch up a little bit. Being nice folks to him. And the dinner is very, very awkward. It's very uncomfortable. And then after that, some stuff happens, and he just starts stalking them. He starts stalking Rebecca Hall and Simon. It's just shit starts getting creepy and uncomfortable and weird and intense, and it keeps you on the edge of your seat. And like I said, guys, I still haven't fully processed this movie yet because I literally just got done watching it. And it's just a lot to take in after you get done watching it. It's an incredible experience. I will say this. What I think about The Gift is this movie is intense, and it keeps you on the edge of your seat, and it is one of the best thrillers I have seen in a long time. I'm not going to go on record and say it's the best thriller in a while, but it definitely is one of the best. I'd have to see it like one or two more times in order to put that pin on it, but yeah. It's got that 1 hour photo kind of feel to it where, this guy, he seems like a really, really nice guy, but then he just starts getting creepy. He's weird. It's uncomfortable whenever he's around. You never know, where the fuck is this dude at? Is he inside the house? Is he outside the house? What's going on kind of thing. And I gotta say, really, really respected that a lot. And the guy's name is Gordo, and I guess in high school they called him Gordo the Weirdo. And like I said, he's played by Joel Edgerton, who is the writer and director of this movie. And I gotta say, this had to have been Joel Edgerton's baby. Because you can tell he really, really, really took this film seriously. He gave it his all, and I'm really hoping Joel Edgerton, I'm going to go on record and say this, Joel Edgerton deserves an Oscar nomination. I'm not ready to say that he should win the Oscar, but he at least should get a nomination for his performance in this movie. And maybe even for directing this movie also. But, yeah, you could tell that he really took this thing seriously. But Jason Bateman, I do want to talk about him for a quick second. Jason Bateman, who's mostly known for comedies, he's in the Seth Rogen stuff, and he's in a bunch of R-rated raunchy comedies. So going in, I'm I don't know if I can take Jason Bateman seriously. This movie looks damn good, but I don't know if I can take him seriously. Trust me, you start watching the movie and you're like, okay, all right, this guy can get serious, and this guy can be good at being serious. That really amazed me. It really surprised me, actually. Rebecca Hall, she was fine in the movie. I didn't have a problem with her. I thought she did really good for what she had. But this movie's main focus is Simon and Gordo. And, those are the two that, really stand out in the movie, as they should, because that's what the movie's about in the first place. And, at first Jason Bateman, Simon's character, the Simon character, he seems like a nice guy, nice husband and everything. Really, really nice guy. But then you're like, oh, maybe Simon's got some secrets too or something that we don't know about. Because there's some stuff that Simon does in this movie that kind of makes you think, like, wait a minute. Is Simon really this guy that we know from, when the movie started? And that's another thing. When the movie starts, like, it gets you right into it. It's not like a 15-20 minute build up to the good shit. No, I would say it takes about 5, maybe 10 minutes, if that, to get to the good shit. This movie really, really gets into it fairly quickly. And like I said, it keeps you on the edge of your seat the whole time. You don't know where this fucking guy is, what's going on. And there is a twist in this movie that I'm really not going to spoil. Like, I'm not even going to have I don't think I'll even have a spoiler section in this review. Maybe. But I'm definitely not going to spoil it here. But the twist in this movie, like, I heard a while back when the movie first came out that there was a pretty cool twist in this movie. So while I'm watching the movie, I'm trying to think, okay, what is the twist going to be? Is it going to be something about this, and then this gets tied to this? Or, like, I was trying to predict what the twist was going to be. This is a twist that, I really didn't even think about, to be honest with you. So, and it's not just a twist in there thrown in for the sake of, oh, this movie's got to have a twist. No, this whole movie is, you're uncovering the truth with the characters. You're like, okay, the beginning of the movie, we know nothing. Middle of the movie, we're like, okay, there's something that we don't know that we just have to find out about. And, but by the end of the movie, when you finally uncover the truth, it's like, whoa, that's what's going on here. It all makes sense now. So it's really a beginning, a middle, and an end. And like I said, it's a lot to process. Very, very good creepy scenes. Very good performances. It's just an incredible thriller. And I haven't seen a thriller this good in a long time that I can remember. Would I recommend The Gift? Hell yes. Would I recommend watching it more than once? Yeah, because I'm going to watch it more than once, Will I buy it when it comes out? Probably. Yeah, there's a really good chance that I'm going to buy it when it comes out. So, yeah, I really like The Gift. That having been said, I'm going to give The Gift a high B+. Yeah. It's not quite A+ material, but it's really good. I think Joel Edgerton deserves some kind of nomination this year for this movie. Like, that's how good he was. Yeah, I just had... This movie's just... Would I say that I had fun with it? I don't know. It's not really, oh, I'm going to have fun with this movie. No, this is one of your, was I legitimately... It's a psychological thriller. Does it work as a psychological thriller? Yes, it absolutely does. Does it keep you on the edge of your seat? Yes, it absolutely does. So, if you go in thinking like that, then yes, this movie is going to work for you. And that's why I'm giving The Gift a B+. I really enjoyed this movie a lot. I'm probably going to have to see it maybe 2 or 3 more times to fully kind of get it all in again. But, yeah. Have you guys seen The Gift? What do you guys think about it? Comment your thoughts on the movie down below in the comment section. Like the video, share, and subscribe. Just do it!